Hey, Tony Gaskins here checking in. I was just reading online and seeing about reading about some guys and how men will leave their wife after it's been a while, and a lot of women upset about it, and it makes perfect sense. I would be upset too. But here's what you got to understand. Not all men are the same. And so when I throw men in a boat, you're speaking majority, but there are exceptions to every rule. There are exceptions to every rule. Not everybody is the same, and we have to understand that and respect that. And here's what you need to understand. See, a lot of men who y'all are calling men, who we call men, are not men. They're grown boys. Just because he's an adult male does not mean he's a grown man. He can be a grown boy. And what happens with a grown boy is a lot of times grown boys use a woman to come up on that woman. That woman makes more money than he does, has a bigger name than he does, is bigger than he is, has something going, a bigger house, nicer car. And so he plays on her insecurities, he plays on her loneliness, he plays on her singleness to get in her life, but never had any intentions to be until death do us part. And that's what you have to understand. And women, when you see these men, when you're dealing with these men, see what's happening is you looking at a man just as a man. You're looking at him just because he talking good and it sound right. But what you have to do, if you want to know if a man is until death do us part, you have to look at his character. You got to look at his character. You got to look at the way he carries himself. You got to look at his belief system. What does he believe in? Who does he surrender to? If he's not surrendered to God, he won't surrender to marriage. If he's not surrendered to God, he won't see the importance or the necessity of marriage. He won't believe in until death do us part. He'll believe in until distractions do us part, until debt does us part. That's what he'll believe, until another woman does us part. He won't believe until death do us part. So what's happening is a lot of women getting with grown boys, calling them grown men, and then shocked and surprised when he get another woman pregnant, or he start cheating with another woman and having an ongoing affair, and then he's ready to leave you. No, he was that when you met him. But see, you got to understand the makeup of a man, and in our society, we've made the mistake of thinking that a man is an adult male with something swinging between his legs. No, a man has character, a man has integrity, a man is surrendered and submitted to God. See, a man is much more than just a male who is 18 years or older. And when y'all ladies start understanding that, what is the makeup of a man, and you stop judging a man by his income, by his occupation, by his looks, by all these other things that don't matter, and you judge his heart, you judge his actions, you judge his character, you judge his integrity, that will let you know if you're with a real man or not. So I want you to understand that marriage is still real. Until death do us part is still real. Loyal men still exist. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. But when you are a real man or a real woman, you don't continue to make the same mistakes. You don't wallow in your mistakes. You don't lay down in your mistakes. You get up and you keep going. You move forward. So understand that love is still real. Real love still exists. Real marriage still exists. Healthy love, healthy marriages still exist. It's still out there. You just have to become better so that you can see better and choose better, and then you will have better. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins. Just want to drop that word on you. God bless you. Excuse me for the noise. I'm outside and my waterfall going. We'll talk soon.